Hi! I've managed to. I was almost on time. I really tried. I swear, I really tried. I'm 1 minute early, but you'll forgive me. But I'm back, and I'm with Channon Bailey today, who lives in Lakeland, Florida. We have done a couple of songs before, and yeah, big fan of Channon. I think he's wicked. Band Candy Berlin are awesome. I've literally thrown myself on here without doing my usual checks, so apologies if I sort of just have to sort out a few things as we go, but it is all good on the whole. Today's been a mental day so far, and it shows no signs of letting up, I must say. Just lower this camera a bit. We don't really want to be looking up my nose like that. So, how are you all doing? How's your week been so far? It's Tuesday the 5th of May here, 2020, as I'm sure it is there as well right now. However, if you're watching this back another time, maybe it isn't. So, yes, mental day, but the sun is shining. I am busy, which is a good thing, because it means that I get out of my own head. If you're in the room, say hello, say where you're at. Now, check it out. I, in my infinite wisdom, decided that I was going to make a real effort today. So I was like, right. I mean, I get dressed every day, but usually in a lot more casual wear, especially on the bottom half. But today, I was like, I've got these trousers that I have not worn yet. I do this thing, well, I used to, I don't now, can't afford it, but where you get this like personal online shopper. I hate shopping, I hate it, I hate shopping for clothes, it's my least favourite thing to do. So anyway, this person just picks out a bunch of stuff for me, sends it to me, and then I choose if I want to have it or not. Stuff I don't want, I send back. Stuff I do want, I pay for it. So anyway, I kept these trousers thinking, this will be great, and I thought, I'll wear them today. They're very nice, you can see them sort of pinstripe trousers, lovely. They're the itchiest things on my back ever. So I'm so uncomfortable. I'm gonna have to actually tuck my t-shirt into the back of my trousers, which is not very rock and roll. Not that I'm ever very rock and roll, to be fair, but it is all good. So, we've got Jared Kenyon in from Manchester. Hello, how are you, Jared? I don't believe you've been in on a live stream yet. If you have, I have not seen you to say hello. So hello, are you a drummer, are you a musician, who are you? Tell us more. We like to invite the new guests in to say hello. Right, so let's get back to today's session whilst people are saying hi. So like I say, it's for Channon Bailey from Florida. We love him, we have worked with him a couple of times. By we, I mean me, and I'm sounding a bit like a crazy person, but I'm sure you're used to that by now if you've watched any of these live streams. So this song that we're going to start with today, we're actually doing two songs today, so I'm going to split up the live streams. I'm going to have a bit of a break in between the two songs just so that I'm fresh. And the first song that we're going to record today is called Eyes, and Channon, being the lovely, lovely person that he is, has said that I can stream his guide track, which means that you can literally see my whole process from start to finish, which is awesome. And I've only heard a little bit of it. I haven't listened all the way through, so I'm going to be hearing this for the first time as you are, so that should be fun. Where is my pencil? There it is. So I think with that being said, we should just start with doing a chart. It's my favourite part of this because otherwise I don't really know what's going on and what I'm doing. So let me switch you over to, that's the wrong window, this might be the right window. Right, I'll switch over to my iPad view, and you can see the track here, and he's given me a click, which is always nice because it makes it really easy to line up with my own click. So for the sake of listening to this, we'll turn off this click, and actually let's level out the backing tracks, although we probably want the click down. But yeah, I guess let's check you're muted in here so your ears aren't blown. You should be receiving this. Let's just check that first of all. Yes, I believe you are, and I believe it's rather loud. So let me just take all of these down. Okay, cool. So rocking track by the sounds of it, 135 BPM. Let me get my stuff together. It's called Eyes. Let's not let that happen because that's annoying. Right. Hello. Hello. Okay, so, that's a good start, innit? Just lock my iPad, that'll work. Okay, So, eyes. Channon Bailey. Whenever I have any songs that have the word eyes in them, it reminds me of a Darkness song that we used to play, Hazel Eyes. One of my favourites of their songs. Very underrated song that I think we only played a couple of times. Yeah, Hazel Eyes. Wicked tune. Check that out if you can. Right, let's do this. Chorus maybe? Gat. Okay, so yeah, love that. That's so interesting. I love the use of the synths. I think that's really, really cool, just to lift it. I just need to check my sections because I've confused myself. So that sounds like the last verse. Cool, so that's not tagged as a chorus, it's just a heavy chorus, so I was just confusing myself, which is what I often do. So yeah, a lot of room for scope there, which is really fun. what was I going to say? I was going to say, oh yeah, I love the synth stuff that he does to lift the tracks in the different places. So that's why I put stuff like this arrow here, just to know that that is another verse. But in my head, if I was doing this in a traditional My Natural Instinct way, I would think that that verse after the middle section would be lower, but it's not. It keeps up. If anything, it actually goes up a little bit, and that's really fun. Yeah, I mean, this is just going to be a rocking song, really. And I think in terms of drums, he has got these guide drums here, which I'll play a bit of. Oh, that was the other thing I was going to say. So if you see, I'm writing all of the sections as like 4+4 as opposed to like 8. The reason for that is because that's where there are fills, and I'm going to assume that Channon is going to expect to hear fills in those places. Maybe not as obvious. I like fills that kind of can sit in, so they don't jump out into your ears, but they add a bit of interest. So that's my vibe with it, at least. My feeling is that it is a 4-bar loop throughout the whole of the song, rather. So what that means for me is that I can do quite a lot with that. I don't need to stick to it particularly. It's great. There's loads of guitar, like just with rhythm, which is awesome for me. That means that I can just be naturally going with the guitar, which is going to be super fun. All I need to worry about is that very beginning. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, that's interesting. So is that... does he want that? I'm going to do that on the snare. You can always chop it out if you don't like it. But I really like that as like a start. Like, gra, 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 gra. Oh my God. Right, let me just write down the beat because I'd forgotten that that is an open thing. So gat, gat, so I'm just going to start out with that beat, so this beat here, and just see where it goes from there, because I think I'll be doing 3 takes of this just so I can really get a good part going that's really like killer. And rocking, basically. Let's just see who's in the room. So Jared says, have you heard any news of Let's Rock Leeds, if it's on or off? Thanks. I have not, honestly. So yeah, I think the best person to get in touch with about that would be Let's Rock, because I'm a drummer. I'm like the last to know. Graham Woodward's here. Hello, Graham. Are we booked in next week? Is it next week? No, maybe it's not next week. Maybe it's the week after. Nice to have one where you'll be able to hit them hard. Workout time. Tell me about it. I haven't had a workout yet today, so this will be my workout. And Chris Music says, I'm interested to see and hear what you'll be doing with this. And Cosmic Audio is here. Hey, I'm great to see your process, Mark. Hi, Mark. So, yes, Mark, you're on my to-do list. Not you. That sounds wrong. No, your wonderful service that you're offering. If anyone wants any mastering services, Mark is an awesome mastering engineer. So if you go to cosmicaudio.co.uk, I think it's cosmic-audio.co.uk. But Mark, what we spoke about, it's on my list. I'm hoping to get something out to my people next week. So we'll see if we can, hopefully you'll be getting some people through from me. Right, I know, sorry, that sounds well cryptic, but people that do work with me, you're going to know what I'm talking about at some point soon. Okay, right, so let's go for this. 3 takes, and then we'll see where we're at. I'm going to switch over to the live room, so you can get a good look. And, all things being well, how long is this song? 3 minutes. Is it 3 minutes? That doesn't make sense. No, it's even less, 2.5 minutes. Okay, cool. So I'm going to be back in 3 takes, which is around about 7.5 minutes, thereabouts. and Cosmic Audio, thumbs up. Graham Wilmot, next Tuesday, I think. Yes, that sounds right. So I literally work barely week to week. I literally work day to day these days. It's just, woo! It's all a bit crazy. It's all we can do. Just take one day at a time in the madness. Ah, Carl Bayless, hello. Happy belated May the 4th be with you to you too, Carl. And yes, made me smile. That's fun. All right, cool. Star Wars interview is getting Ace reaction. That's so cool. By the way, if anyone wants to hear that, I did a podcast interview with the lovely Carl Bayliss, who is here, on Fantha tracks. So if you look up Fantha, Fantha, tracks on SoundCloud, there is an episode there where Carl interviews me. We basically talk about Star Wars for most of it, and I get very self-conscious and self-aware when he starts asking me what I thought about the newest Star Wars film, which came out on what do you call it, on Now TV over here in the UK yesterday, I think, or maybe it was a few days ago. But the point is, my husband watched it when he was running yesterday, and he said, we have a running machine, by the way. He wasn't out running with like an iPad like in front of him on like, you know, like you see in the cartoons with this carrot on the end of a stick. No. Anyway, he watched it and he said he enjoyed it a lot more the second time round. And I pointed out that was probably because I wasn't next to him going, oh, what? What are they doing now? I love Star Wars. I love Star Wars. Anyway, I won't go into it. If you want to hear my thoughts on it, you can listen to that episode. It was so much fun, and Carl made it so fun. So thank you, Carl, and thank you for being here. Right, I'm going to switch over to the live room now. We're going to go do some takes, and then we can come back, do a comp, and hopefully I won't look so dishevelled. I always look dishevelled. You guys should just be used to me by now. All right. Oh, I keep almost dropping this. This is not good. Right, I will see you shortly. Here's the live room. I really enjoyed that. It was a great song. And my watch thinks that I'm running, which is great because it means that I have hopefully have a few exercise minutes now. 11 minutes exercise. Excellent, I'll take it. I know I only did 2 takes. Part of the reason is because I really enjoyed that second take, but part of the reason is because I just want to hear how it sounds. So, a little bit out of breath. It was indeed a workout. Right, so, okay, let me just go back to the chat for a second to clear my head. So, Ali's here. Hello, Ali. How are you? I feel like I haven't spoken to you for ages. Hi, Emily. Finally made it to your live. Woohoo! Amazing. And we've got Jonathan Kane here. Afternoon, Emily. Great to be here. Looking forward to hearing you in a bit. Lovely to have you, Jonathan. Yes, I don't. If you have been on one of these, it has been a while. Ability to speak is minimal right now. Abel's here. Hi, Abel. How are you? Benoe? I swear some people just come here to listen to me try and pronounce people's names. I'm sorry, Abel. My pronunciation skills are just awful sometimes. Ali says, love it! Jonathan, nice intro, cool rocking groove. Thank you. To be fair, I'm just reacting to what Channon has created. Like, that's all I'm ever really doing is just reacting. Ali is clapping and my eyesight is clearly going. Maybe I should wear glasses right now. And David's here. Hello. Lomids. I'm going to say David Lomids. Thank you for being here, David. It's lovely to have you. Rock and roll. Gerard says, wow, smashed it. Oh, thank you, Gerard. Up in Manchester there. I hope it's as sunny as it is down here. It's mad sunny. Carl says, rock! And Fernando Riviera Neto is here. Hey, Emily, great track and great playing. Yeah, like I say, the track is great, and that always just makes my life really easy. A, it's a great song. B, it's recorded really well, and I can hear all the parts. And C, just the arrangement, like the instrumentation is incredible, and I love, like I say, I'm obsessed with, like, I get obsessive over certain things, and on this song, it's that synth and how it lifts the song from one place, which is this rocking energy, and then it just goes up this next level, and I love it. So I'm a big fan of this song. Graham says, awesome, many calories burned. Not as many as I'd like. Not as many as the amount of chocolate that I'd like to be eating at all times of the day. Second take was fab. Yeah, it felt good, the second take, to be honest. That's kind of why I came in. I was like, that feels like the take to me. I could be wrong. We'll listen back together and we'll have a look and maybe a little comp here and there. But we'll see. Ali says, woohoo! And Zalster is here. Hello, Michael. How are you? Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Am I right in thinking, Mr. Mr. Lopez, that you're not in the UK though? You're in the States. So I appreciate your, what's the word? Your... I don't know what the word is. I appreciate the fact that you recognise that it's the afternoon here, because I'm pretty sure it's the morning where you are, although I might have that completely wrong. It's so funny seeing people as names on screens, because you think you remember things about people, and then you're like, no, actually Zalster lives literally down the road. I think in my head he lives somewhere in the States, but in saying that, that doesn't make a lot of sense, because that means that it would be very early for him, although I think it might be. Anyway, hello Zalster, sorry, I'm off on a tangent. Carl says, have you seen the Billy Joe Armstrong / Green Day Kids in America lockdown cover? No, I haven't. It's Ace, but missing a certain drummer. No, I have not. I have not. And I should go and look at that, really. Did you know? I learnt this back in July, I think it was. No, September. Did you know that Dave Grohl did a cover of Kids in America? A demo. I'm not sure if it was widely available, but I found that out. I found out that he was / is a big Kim Wilde fan. Who knew? Amazing things that people connect on. And Zal says, lol, yes, you are correct. It's 7 a.m. here. Yes, I'm so glad I'm not going completely crazy, just a little bit. And Ali says, oh, sadly got to leave now, but we'll try and make it next time. Great job. Thanks for your sharing awesome skills. Bless you, Ali. Thank you for being here. Right, let's have a listen. And let's do a comp of this tune. Right. So, eyes. Here we go. Yeah, let's just go from the top and see where it leads us. Oh, let's get rid of that click for a start, though, because nobody needs to be hearing that. No one's going to hear it on the end edit. So, You know when you just think, these drums are made for this song. These drums are made for this song. I was so happy with this section because do you hear that synth coming in and that crash is just going with it, and because they're in a similar register it just makes me happy. It makes me so happy. I hope that Channon feels the same way. It would be really awful if I'm like, this is amazing, and he's like, I hate it. But I hope he likes it. Oh. That was a weird fill. So I wonder if the other one has a better... Yeah, that's much better. Oh, I'm not practicing what I preach here. Saving the alternative comp. Okay, sorry, that wasn't great, but yeah. Right, so new alternative just so that I can go back if need be. Right, I'm going to go back to take 2 after. Oh, that's fun. I think the only thing is, I don't know whether it sounds better as the overhang, because he seems to have stopped it, but like a little bit. I think that's meaning to be a dead stop from everything. But let's just... I wonder if... I quite like that overhang. The only thing I wonder if I can just literally, because I like... and then just use the overhang. I don't know if this is going to be clunky, but I'm waiting to find out. Yeah, because he could always cut it if need be, or he can just come back and say, I prefer the choke. I can't even speak today. Okay. I mean, can it really be that simple? I love that. I thought that was it's just a great song, which makes it really easy for me. Like I say, it's just all reaction. Right, I'm gonna flatten it and fix it, and maybe just swap a couple of things. Maybe I'm just saying that. I'm not even convinced I want to, but I will make sure that this is all nice and sexy sounding, nice and smooth. Right, so first off, just do a blanket fade just to make it easy, even though there are literally, what is it, 3 cut points. Let me just hear, I'm just going to solo that. Oh, not that. Yeah, cool. Alright, let's do this. Well, that was a good cut. Check this one. Well, that was crazy. Yeah, I'm really happy. Okay, let me just listen once more through. In fact, let me save another alternative. I just want to do, in case I want to fix anything, using the flex time. So we're just going to do this. This is going to take a second to analyze, so we'll give it a second. Yeah, this is going swimmingly. This is yeah. What a great song! What a really great song. So Gerard says, "Oh, the Let's Rock Leeds has been cancelled. Gutted. That sucks. Okay, so I'm not playing Let's Rock Leeds with Kim because it's not on. All right, thank you, Gerard, for letting me know. I didn't actually know that. Oh, I see we've been dropping some frames, so apologies if you've lost me at all during this. That sucks. Okay, well, that means I'll be doing more recordings. So Gerard, you can come join me here. Kim won't be here, but I'll be here. And Carl Bayliss is saying, "Ooh, nice." And I don't know what that's in reference to, but it's all good. Right, that has all done its thing. So I think let's just have a listen. Yeah, let's just listen. In fact, I'm just as an experiment, I'm just gonna do some quarter notes and just see. Quintiles, it's quarter notes. Nah, because I think this goes better with the actual guitar track. I think it was literally this one kick drum just felt a bit too early, even though it looks late on the grid, but or maybe it's before. Maybe it's that actually. It's a bit early in the morning. Oh, that's fun. be making that up. I love the fact that every time that I've gone to the crash and I didn't realise it until I listened back, which means that it clearly was just a complete gut instinct, and that makes me so happy that that's where my gut went, if that makes sense. Yeah, I like it with the overhang there. He can do a choke, or he can do a fade quicker, or he can ask me for the choke, so that is fine. I'm so sorry. This is kind of anticlimactic because I'm really happy with that as a take, and I haven't had to really do anything. All I had to do was do that two little chops from the other take. Yeah, sorry. I'm really happy with that. However, I will be back shortly. Well, I sort of say shortly. Gerard says, I would love to. Yeah, well, you can be in on any live stream you want. That is for sure. That is why I live stream, because it's fun to just connect and be with each other, as it were. So, yeah, like I say, I'm so sorry. That's kind of a bit of a anticlimactic thing in terms of edits and, just doing lots of different stuff. But I will be back in a short while at 4 o'clock for Channon's second track for the day, which is called I Need You Tonight. So it may be a bit early because I've finished. Honestly, I allocated 2 hours to make sure that I had time to do this and send it off to him. So I have to go do something, and then I will be back. So I may be back a little bit early. So I may be back maybe at 3:30 or something like that to do his second track for the day. Hopefully I'll see you there, and yeah, I'm just going to bounce this down and send it to him and see if he's happy, and if he is, then happy days. That was really fun. I'm going to tell him how easy he made it for me, because the song is just really great, which makes my job so simple. It's just, like I say, reaction more than anything. So yeah, anyway, thank you for being here. If you've been here for this short amount of time, comparatively compared to how long these can take because of me and my chatting mainly. But yeah, thank you for being here. If you have been here, thank you for chatting as well and saying hello. It's always nice to see all y'all. I will be back in a few hours with the second track. Also, if you want your own drums recorded, then if you go to emilydrums.com/quote, which is in the description of this video. But I hope you're having a lovely day wherever you are, whatever you're doing, and maybe see you in a couple of hours for track number 2. All right, lots of love, you guys. See you soon. Mwah! Bye-bye.